Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Hello, welcome to another Above Average Ninja broadcast. I'm your host, Light 20 Ninjas. You know what? I just don't want to spend so many atoms for this. I really just want that mannequin and that mannequin. I don't really want anything else. I mean, this rug is nice, sure, and that divider is kind of cool, but I don't know what this is. I like the room divider, but I don't really care for it. All I want is the clean female mannequin and the clean male mannequin. That's really all I want. Yeah, but it's not a necessity. What character am I playing as right now? Good. It's time to really get into it. I've been looking forward. I've been holding off all week. Ooh, I can do mobile broadcasting back on Twitch again. Cool. Introducing gold bullion. The rush is on. I guess. Oh, I've got some gold bullion. Useful. Oh, I need to sell this chick some stuff. But actually, you know what? I'm right here. What I got here. to an actual party. That way everybody outside can't hear all the shit talking I'm about to say. Can't hear nothing. I do not have a lot of stim packs. That is a problem. Hold on, let me briefly leave this party. Okay, testing. Hope it just acts like I'm constantly talking, even though I'm clearly not. There we go, at least we got rid of that. There we go. And now I'm in a party. Trying to pull up Twitch. Sorry, everybody. It's been acting funny. Thought I was in it to win it. Alright, now I think I'm in it. Turn on. I need to be on a team.
Welcome to Nuka World on tour. Would you like a balloon?
There we go. Now I'm on a team. Alright, I'm off to do this mission. I hate it. And it's been hard waiting to not do this mission without you folks. Today's the day. I'd like to go inside of Fort Atlas, thank you. Hey, Black 5, how you doing?
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
Even so, I think
Me? Stay disciplined? Chill out.
Between what we learned at AMS and the journal we recovered from Harper's Ferry, this is big.
If this is the source of the super mutant threat, I'm prepared to support any action to end it.
Initiate. Good timing.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then.
I thought the guy was fishy from the start. Here's the thing. Recap, because this is what they're talking about. So, Dr. E. Blackburn kept showing up on the roster for the people who went missing. Like, he kept showing up in these caravans. So we're under the suspicion that he is what's causing the people to go missing. Now, way back, when we first started in this place, Night Shin had the chance to interview all these people, because these people were asking people, hey, I need help from the Brotherhood for this, that, and the other. And this doctor man showed up and said, hey, I need some help. And then they were like, alright, maybe we'll help you one day. And he's like, don't worry, I figure I'm pretty low priority for help compared to all these other people. And so then the Brotherhood of Steel just ignored his request for help. And now we're under the suspicion that he's actually kidnapping people across Appalachia to do something, but we don't know what. So this is what they're talking about now. So I guess say we couldn't have known. It's not your fault. Must be pretty galling. No, he slipped right through your fingers. I'm disappointed in myself. I thought he was. You know what? I'm gonna mess with Shin because of what I'm gonna do later.
Should have taken a more direct interest. Perhaps I
Should
would have
have.
caught something.
Enough of that. The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her own while we were away.
I'm not
That's
giving
right.
him no breaks.
Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns? It took a
Yeah.
while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96. I wasn't able to find anything, unfortunately. I know every vault had a purpose, though. Like Vault 76 was meant to house the best and the brightest to rebuild America. Ostensibly. Vault 96 could be anything.
First off, Scribe is throwing shade. Wait, where'd my little screen go? Alright. Yeah, the Scribe is throwing some mad shade right now. And the reason I say that is because she said, I know every vault has a purpose, though, like Vault 76 was meant to house the best and the brightest to rebuild America, ostensibly. But that means, for folks who do not know what that particular word might mean, is apparently, but perhaps not actually. So, she's throwing shade because she says, it was supposed to hold the best and brightest to rebuild America, but maybe not actually. Very rude. Very, very rude. Because, that's the vault I hail from, is Vault 76. So she's inadvertently thrown shots at me, and I shall not stand for it. So for people who are new to the Fallout series, Fallout is interesting because you have these things called the vaults. And a lot of the time, the character you're playing is what is known as a vault dweller. They come out of a vault. Like in Fallout 4, your person was frozen for like 200 years. And then you get unfrozen. You watch your child get stolen. And then you get refrozen. And then you wake back up. And then you're like, okay, I gotta go find my kid. Also, you watch your partner get shot, like your spouse gets shot. And then you go and find your kid. That's the premise of Fallout 4. Fallout 3, you was in a vault. I never played Fallout 1 or 2, but I'm assuming you were in vaults there because you're vault dwellers. Fallout New Vegas, you were not in a vault. You was already a part of the wasteland. That was interesting. I like Fallout New Vegas. But anyways, I'm a vault dweller from Fallout 76. The reason why it's called Fallout 76 is because we're from Vault 76 in this one. So she threw some shade. But to add to the whole new to the Fallout series, a lot of these vaults, because they were built by Vault-Tec, Vault-Tec is clearly an evil corporation. Yes, they built vaults so that way people could survive the nuclear holocaust, which is why, for example, my character is walking around now. But Vault-Tec also spent a lot of time in various vaults just running unlicensed, or maybe they were licensed, human experimentation. And I mean some really messed up stuff. I think one of the memes is my character going through different vaults in order to figure out what messed up things happened inside of this vault.
It took a bit of research to locate it, but
So
it's
it's
well
always
south
interesting
of
going
here.
into a vault because
I'll mark
you don't
it
know
on
what
the map.
experiment might be there. Maybe it was a good one, maybe it was a bad one.
Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Knight Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best lead for either mystery, and maybe an answer to both.
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will
On
accompany
my next
you.
target.
A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious.
I enjoyed working with you before, but that's a lot of unknowns for two people.
We've made a good team in the past. We can handle it. Don't worry.
Scribe Valdez is
I'm
a
worried.
full member of the Brotherhood Initiate, and you've repeatedly proven yourself capable.
Of course. We've crossed the country on foot and fought raiders, and more. A Brotherhood scribe's life isn't all manuscripts and microscopes. Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there near the main door. Activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
Yeah, but why do I gotta go first?
The Brotherhood needs you to do this. We need you to do it. It's a good plan.
Then send some
and
more
I think
people.
we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
I mean, or you could send more people with me.
What's the word from the wasteland?
Word from the wasteland, we're gonna die. Look, they said you and me, together, are all that's needed to take on a place potentially filled with super mutants.
Keep fighting out there.
Yeah, that plans to go well. They got super mutant in the name.
2,000 miles of hiking's put some real wear on it.
Scorch. the
Ad
raiders
Victoriam.
rules. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Thought running my own operation would involve this much paperwork.
I thought I had seen what the Wasteland has to offer. But super mutants? This is a whole new kind of perverse.
And yet, you're sending me in there by myself. And you don't see what's wrong with that plan.
Spare any supplies for the relief efforts. Might buy us goodwill with the locals.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
I believe these people are still hurling nukes at each other.
What would the Elders do in this situation?
Initiate Houston, reporting for duty. Ugh, I sound like an idiot.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
I need help. They're sending me into death. I would like some help. 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 I need somebody. Help.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Okay, Erica, you're doing great. Oh, who am I kidding?
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
I know I'm forgetting something.
Let's see if I can make this better. Help. I need somebody. Help. I am in the wrong thing.
But how do I show that I'm
This is
fit
the
to
one I
be a
need.
scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
God, why did I say that?
I can't make it any better. Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna slide that back inside. Alright. Guys. Prepare for a story like none other. Well, I can't say it's
never
like
gonna make
none
a
other.
name for
Let's
myself
say
in
prepare
the
for a story that's in true Fallout fashion.
Out.
The Brotherhood,
My
and
word.
Dr. Hardy, and everyone.
I'm not even gonna put on the radio for these. Alright, what weapons do I have? Why do I have this axe? Why do I have this axe? What? I'm sorry, why do I have this axe? Mutant's fire axe. 238, huh? Well, if I knew I was gonna have that, I would have just upgraded this. Whatever. Maybe I'll find something. You know what? I don't have to. We'll run back to my house real quick. For some reason, super mutants have been shooting up this place of mine. And so now there's holes all throughout it, and I don't know how to fix those holes. So, it just has holes now. It's holy. Oh, can't change its appearance. That's fine. Yes, I did change my Pit-Boy color. I don't plan to sell nothing, so... Actually, you know what? I'm venturing by myself. Well... Anyways. There we go. Okay, let me see if that actually applied to it. Stats, please. 28. Take it away. Okay, if I leave the team I'm on, yeah, I'm not seeing any changes. Cool, so Just have to take it at my word. That's what's happening. Create team. Casual civic intelligence. Turn around. Back to this. Add Lone Wanderer. Nerd Rage. I'll grab expert hacker while we're at it. Goes. I'll just have robot. Now we go forth. Why does this keep crashing on me? What's going on? It's starting to annoy me a little. Alright, Twitch is still back on. If you said anything on Twitch, I have not seen it. I am sorry. Alright. Now, how do I get up here without the ability to do super jumps? Elevator. Vault door. Due to the current state of emergency, normal access control procedures have been suspended. Emergency responders are admonished to respect vault protocols and prevent residents from exiting the vault. Vault Tech certified emergency response team leaders may override normal security protocols and open the vault door from this terminal. Open vault door. Error, vault doors ajar and unresponsive. Please stand by and await vault security for further instructions. Alright, so this terminal, useless. Where does Fallout 4 happen? I'm just really curious about something real quick before I walk over here. The Commonwealth, but the city of Boston and the surrounding area of Massachusetts. That makes more sense because I can't remember what vault, but it is Vault 111. That makes more sense. War never changes. Alright. Let's do it. When I first did this mission, well, you know what? You'll see. Alright. Vault 96. Welcome home. Proceed in an orderly fashion. And it looks like it is covered completely in ice. Oh, those guys died. Yeah, I'll just take it all. No, no, seriously, I'll just take it all. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, they're dead. Oh. You at my apartment complex.
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. I'd stop you, but, I think I quit. Name's Woods. Corporal Woods, Hellcat Company. Mercenaries. We got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Promised us salvage rights here when he was done. I don't think we're gonna collect on that. Our squad was guarding the entrance here when we were overrun by Blood Eagles. Killed everyone. Me too. I just haven't kicked it yet. Yeah. Raider types, but more bloodthirsty, you know? You can usually deal with the crater sort. Blood Eagles, though. They enjoy the killing. Hell of a bedside manner you've got. You know I'm dying, right? Go ahead. Not like I'm doing anything else. Clock's ticking, though. Seriously? I'm bleeding out in front of you and you want my life story? Oh, hell. Rather die with somebody than alone. Whatever. Best of a bad situation, alright? The Hellcats had limits. A code. Better than joining up with raiders. We did good jobs as often as bad. Until this time, at least. It's our own fault. We got lazy. This place is so far out of the way, nobody ever passes by. Kind of the point. We figured we'd be shooing off the occasional stray scavenger that came poking around. This lot sent grenades through the entrance before we knew they were there. Rushed us while we were recovering. I took a bullet in the gut. Bastards left me to die slowly, because they thought it was funny. Yeah, Blackburn. Real unnerving guy, even before we found out what he was doing. Kidnapping was just the start of it. We should have cut ties then, contract or no. Even mercs should have lines they don't cross. I'd say I didn't have a choice, but we're mercenaries. We do it for the money, not some noble ideal. Nobody to blame but ourselves. Jesus, interrogating a dying woman. That's stone cold. Ah, don't look like that. I'm just fucking with you. This is important. Maybe you can fix our mistakes. It's where he had us bringing him. Other squads did, I mean. I was just guard duty. Not that it makes me any less guilty. Whether or not any of them are left alive? No clue. Wouldn't count on it, with the Blood Eagles ransacking the place. Can't figure the dock will last long either. That doesn't bother me, though. That's kind, but it's a little late for that. I've seen enough gut shots in my time to know a stim pack and bandages aren't gonna fix this. This one's got my name on it. God knows I've done enough to deserve it.
And done. Instant death. I found out last time that the multi would say you're gonna help, they're gonna die, so I prolonged it this time to test. Alright, so way I see it, Brotherhood sent me here by myself and Scribe Valdez, which makes me, and you know, it looks like we have a Hellcat team. They all got wiped out. There's a Blood Eagle team in here. There's the Doctor, abductees, probably Volt defenses, and there might be super mutants. Since we're only a team of 2, I figure Brotherhood Special Ops. I'm thinking I added the Marine Tactical helmet to it. Maybe the military cap. I don't know. Definitely not a pirate hat. What do you guys think? Chinese stealth helmet? Or I guess I do communist hat, but that's not any good. Enclave officer hat. Marine tactical helmet. Nothing. And military cap. Not really sure which one to go with here for this part. I am a special ops unit though, clearly. That's what makes me feel like I'm kind of like Spider-Man. Not gonna lie. Oh, guess I gotta go back up the way I came. Okay, okay, fine. Don't make it easy. Like, what am I stuck on? Ooh. First tape. Let's hear this tape.
Personal log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Returned to Appalachia. After all these years, I have come back. Back to Appalachia. To West Virginia. To the home of my greatest personal and scientific failure. Academic research was a dead end. The world was descending into riots and ruin. Food shortages were increasing. Generating papers in a university lab to attempt to secure tenure seemed pointless. It felt irresponsible in the face of everything happening. Westtech approached me about joining the Greenhouse Initiative, genetic engineering to produce new crops and multiply production. It swept away my concerns about joining the private sector. Here was a chance to be on the cutting edge and solve real problems at the same time. Dr. Dumont described the goals of the Panimmunity Virion and the Greenhouse Initiative in terms that set my mind ablaze. There was satisfaction to be had there, doing the best work, advancing humanity, making the world better than it was. Then the funding vanished. The research staff was being cut with no explanation, simply a shift in priorities. Dumont begged me to stay, promising the new work would be vital and challenging. To my everlasting shame, I did. End log.
To his everlasting shame, he did stay. End log. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Dr. Blackburn. Alright, let's start signaling some folks. IDC Management Systems. Overview. Okay. Nothing worthwhile yet. Wait, we have something of interest. This says that containment experimental summary protocol. Collect and analyze genetic samples. Okay. Research and develop appropriate countermeasures. Secure the vault. Student developer Okoye Zane. Well, I guess Zane Okoye. Funny, I can't say Chalupa, but I can say that. Excuse me, sorry. 3 years before the war, I think, 2074, and I think the Great War was in 2077. Experimental research subjects may exhibit unanticipated capabilities that render conventional containment or extermination methods ineffective. This protocol compensates by employing the Vault-Tec automated research system to conduct emergency research projects, formulate, propose, and test hypotheses, and correlate those hypotheses with extant Vault systems to identify the most effective countermeasures available to emergency responders. If the Vault ARS includes an automated fabrication system, this protocol additionally co-ops the ARC's research credit system to support credit-limited fabrication of countermeasure devices. Credits are used as a limiting factor to prevent the fabrication of ineffective devices or the exhaustion of Vault fabrication resources on a single emergency. Professor E. DeMarcos, grade B. A thoughtful, well-considered protocol that effectively integrates a wide range of Vault systems, including the always challenging ARS. This protocol blindly accepts ARS hypothesis. While a significant risk, it offers considerable power in adapting to novel situations beyond the scope of any single EMS protocol. The integration of the research credit system as a mechanism to limit automated fabrication is especially clever. Regrettably, I must deduct a grade level because this protocol is utterly useless. Dang. This kind of live subject experiments here envisioned would be a violation of federal law and Vault-Tec high ethical standards. That's a laugh. Vault-Tec high ethical standards. Vault-Tec doesn't have ethical standards. Alright, next protocol. Hey, this name is way too long. You're just in time for a truly Fallout storyline. Let's see. Virus mainframe. Obtain and analyze the virus source code. Conduct a virus scan. Clear the virus from all affected systems. And really, you guys want to pay attention to this particular storyline. It is going to be good. What's going on? You'll see. Student developer. Aisha Hunter. 2076. 1 year before the bombs fell. This protocol uses adaptive monitoring to detect, observe, and respond to viral intrusions. simple viruses are automatically eliminated. In the event of a more extensive infection, this protocol utilizes available analytic systems to deconstruct the virus, identify vulnerabilities, and coordinate appropriate scan and repair procedures. Up again, Professor E. DeMarco shows up with a grade of an F. He failed this one. He said, "This is by far the most over-engineered protocol in this entire database. As a senior student engaged in independent study, I expect your work to be clear, concise, and efficient, adhering to established coding standards and best practices. A simple heuristic detection algorithm would have been an excellent thesis project. Instead, this protocol is so convoluted, it seems almost intentionally obfuscated. While I normally support extensive redundancy planning, the level of overlapping contingencies and fallbacks here is truly excessive. A viral genetic algorithm capable of infecting a Vault mainframe, evading existing quarantine systems, and dynamically circumventing multiple tiers of EMF protocols is beyond the ability of all but the most highly skilled programmers. Assuming your student protocol could defeat something like that is the height of hubris." Wow. Okay. Tell us how you really feel. Okay. The staff of Vault 96 will consist of 5 designated scientific specialists. So there's 5 scientists in here. The purpose of Vault 96 is to conduct genetic experiments to explore potential mutations that may arise in post-nuclear fauna and develop appropriate countermeasures. Research will be assessed based on the lethality of the mutations developed. Results will be transmitted via satellite to external facilities for analysis and development. To encourage compliance, the overseer will assign weekly quotas. Failure to meet quota will result in the termination of underperforming personnel. Wow, alright, that's already kind of messed up. Following an initial 1-month shelter period, Vault robots will periodically collect samples of surface creatures for preservation and further study. Residents will not be permitted to exit the Vault. Residents will not be permitted to introduce native or genetically modified species outside the Vault. Any attempt to deviate from this protocol will result in termination. Well, I would hate to work this job. I mean, it says you're locked in here, because it said you're not allowed to leave the Vault, and you can't go and bring in stuff from outside the Vault in. Alright, so you're locked in. And there's only 5 of you. And your whole goal is to just connect genetic experiments that might happen once the bombs drop. So you're trying to develop mutated things that could show up when the bombs get dropped. And then it looks like you have weekly quotas that you have to perform to, and if you fail, you are terminated. And who knows what that termination might entail. An ark for the atomic age. Within this walls lies the world's largest cryo storage facilities, with thousands of animals carefully cataloged and preserved in stasis. In the aftermath of a nuclear war, mass extinctions and mutations will devastate the outside world. Your mission is to monitor service conditions, assess genetic damage to local fauna, and as conditions warrant, gradually reintroduce species to correct genetic drift and restore ecological equilibrium. Then why on earth do we have to do experiments if your job is just to hold on to all the ones? And see, this is what I mean by Vault-Tec is dumb. Vault-Tec is evil. Alright, see, Vault-Tec just said their whole mission was that they made an ark of animals, cataloged and preserved in stasis, and then these 5 people are supposed to watch what happens outside, and then assess things to when they can start introducing the animals back outside in order to correct genetic drift and restore ecological equilibrium, i.e. in order to correct and take out the mutated fauna by introducing non-mutated fauna. So instead of, mutated dogs, you introduce regular dogs, kind of thing. But then it clearly says here that you're conducting genetic experiments to try to figure out what might even happen when the bombs fall, and then you got to figure out how to handle it. What might happen, like how would you take out that particular type of creature, and then you got to transmit the results. But then furthermore, weekly quotas to fulfill on that. So I wonder how many experiments you had to run a week. There's 5 of you, so I'm assuming each one has to run their own. That sounds like a lot. Anyways, let's bring in the scribe. We've explored the mission of Vault 96 long enough. Let's see what happens. Now, to recap, because not everybody was here at the start, there's been people going missing in Appalachia. And we have been sent here to investigate the missing personnel because we believe that a Dr. E. Blackburn has been kidnapping people and bringing them here. For to what end, we know not. But the mercenary confirmed that the doctor is bringing people in here somewhere. So somewhere in here are people being abducted, and who knows what's happening.
Wow, it's freezing in here. Look at all this ice. The environmental controls must be damaged. What happened here? Those are Hellcat Company uniforms, right? It looks like a massacre. Blood Eagles? What are they doing here? Looks like Paladin Romani was right. There's a link between the abductions, Blackburn, and the super mutants. We still need to figure out what. Give me a moment to look at
How do you know the super mutants are in there? Oh yeah, by the way, the Brotherhood decided to send just 2 people to investigate
The
this.
vault's on internal lockdown. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active. We may be facing more than just Blood Eagles. Be careful. Let's get moving. I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, just to be clear, the Brotherhood decided that me, an initiate, and Scribe Valdez is all that's required to investigate an area where people might be abducted and missing, where it might be having a bunch of super mutants running around, and they said, super mutants? You only really need 2 people for, who knows, an untold number of super mutants. So, they already think super mutants might be here. We found out the Hellcat mercenaries are here. We found out Blood Eagles are here, and we found out that Vault defenses are still here. That's why I put on the special ops suit. Clearly, I'm Superman up in here. They want me to go against Vault security, Blood Eagles, potential mercenaries, super mutants, and figure out how to take out a doctor alive out of this place? Man, they crazy. Yeah, open the door. Okay, don't open the door.
Must be the security lockdown. Let me try something.
Yeah, get to work, Valdez. You're a scientist, that's your job.
Got it. I was able to use the Pip-Boy's protocols to get the doors open, but it fried the circuits. If we run into any more locked doors, we're gonna need another way through.
This is something that I'm gonna want to be, you know, ready to. I want to be well fed for. So, got my character eat real quick. Drink. Be happy. Also, where's my bubble go? Did I cook that? Well, that'll probably get wasted. Do I need to drink more water? There we go. And while we're at it, break out the bubble gum. Alright, first room. Yeah, I don't need that. It's alcohol. Ain't nobody need your alcohol. But I will take this gun. It's a free gun still. Oh, load water. Also, I'm running very low on stim pack, so I can't even really be out here taking hits like that. Alright, sneaky time. Clear out Blood Eagles. Okay, I said sneaky time. This chick. Eat that axe. Seems like she's fighting out there. You're not afraid of death? That's a problem. Let me get there then. He blew up. Anybody else not afraid of death? Because I am literally death incarnate. I mean that, by the way. I am death incarnate. My whole goal is to wipe all of you out right now, so... Oh, I guess they see me. Oh, nope, I'm hidden. That door is open. Yeah, get it, guys.
So good.
Miss my mom.
Miss your mom, huh?
I am not used to
That's a
this.
problem for you. What do you mean you're not used to this? Your whole thing was that you're good to do this. Don't hit me like you know me. I don't know me.
Visitors today. Ah, yes. The one I met at Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
I guess we found Dr. Blackburn. Looks like most of this place is locked off. We need to search everywhere, but our options are limited.
Are you talking to me? Where'd you even go? Oh, she's out there fighting people already. No surprise there. Is she killing anybody? Probably not. That'd be asking for too much. What they're firing at if you're right here next to me. I was hoping to find a workbench. I'm already over encumbered because I keep stealing everybody's stuff. Here's a room and stuff. Already over encumbered. Doesn't matter. Ooh, a computer. Nina's terminal. Research lab access. Okay. Note that. Personal logs. 2 personal logs. It looks like one the year the bombs fell and 1 2 years later. Nina, chief geneticist, so she's probably the person in charge. These circumstances may be deplorable, but I concede Vault-Tec knew what they were doing. The research facilities here are almost a match for my own, and the level of automation more than makes up for the lack of support staff. Molly was inconsolable. I had to help her set up her lab station. I regret dragging her into this. She's always been delicate. Will the heat temper the steel, or break it? Alright, personal log 2 years later. As much as I despise them, the quotas have worked wonders for productivity. Hans and Jeanette have been helping more around the lab. We have Hans, Jeanette, Molly, and Nina. So who's the 5th one? And Molly has finally stopped asking for us to take nights off. The threat of imminent death does concentrate the mind. Are you telling me the quotas have moved you to, if you don't get it, you'll die? Oh, wow. The hours have grown longer, but the challenge is exhilarating. For once, the project was clear goals, clear results, clear evaluation criteria. and an opportunity to dive in without paperwork or regulators, institutional review boards, or committee meetings. The amount of work I can get done now that I can finally focus is nothing short of astonishing. And that was all that was there for that, so... See, when you're exploring these kinds of things, you have to take the time to really explore them to get the full story of what happened in the vault. Because I guarantee you, whatever happened in the vault is always an interesting, that's how I'll put that, situation. So we went to the living quarters, and that's where Nita was living, and then living quarter C, somebody was growing flowers in there. And that door's locked. That leads to robots, so I don't really want to go over there. Take that. Looks like our objective is this way anyway, so our objective.
This vault was a biological research facility originally. We locked a small team of geniuses inside. Why? Perhaps it is fitting that I found this place. I have been honest about my purpose, after a fashion, but less than forthcoming about its nature.
So he found this place. He said there used to be 5 geniuses in here. He found the place. He's been using the place. That he has not been honest with himself about his work. Is that what he said? No, I'm not about to take it. That looks like a blood eagle. You don't know I'm here. Wait. Here's something. Timestamp corrupted. Blast these computers. Having read Dr. Mimling's notes regarding the out-of-date nature of the reactors and cryopods, I suspect the builders of this vault likewise skimped on their computer infrastructure. Okay. Timestamp corrupted. I've succeeded in transferring all substation controls to the terminal in the Overseer's office. A suitably isolated location and with the vault system under my control. There I should be secure in the event my guards decide to alter the terms of our arrangement. Oh, this must be Blackburn who's writing stuff now. Alright, timestamp corrupted again. I remain concerned that I may have missed a stray security keycard when I searched this place. Any intruder with hostile intention would be able to override my control of the doors. I must plan accordingly. That's useful. Play holotape.
And down. Go, 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 go.
Robotics control failure in the mainframe wing. Activating emergency fabrication protocol FS401.
Jeanette, circuits 10-1857.
Got it.
Fabrication system offline. Activating emergency repair protocol CR889.
889, that's Hans. We need a reactor brownout. All right, give me a minute. 109's next. Jeanette?
Ready on the detonator.
Molly, are you in?
Sorry, just a...
Brownout in 3, 2, 1.
Power fluctuations detected in the engineering wing. Activating emergency stabilization protocol ES109. Detonation in the cryogenics wing.
That should do it.
Activating superseding protocol Omega.
Eric?
That's not in the database. What?
Protocol confirmed. All exits have sealed to prevent a containment breach. Calculating optimal process to to exterminate all personnel in the vault. Done. All remaining personnel may now be terminated.
I'm locked out!
Here, I got it. Cover the door. Damn it! Almost.
Data upload from compromised system detected. Suspect data stream has been quarantined.
What? Bypass! Bypass! Ah!
All residents have been terminated. Operation successful. Have a nice day.
Okay. So, what we know now is that the geniuses that were there, I think I heard at least 3 different people. I think they tried to escape the vault. And the vault had some sort of AI system that counteracted their escape, locked them all in, and then systematically killed them all. So at least we know at least what happened to at least 3 of them. Maybe 4. Alright, that was Clue. Dang, that was dark. Looks like he's died out. Track's on. Of course we survived. I'm me. Ooh, another tape. Let's hear it. Log 22?
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens in the vault was excessive, if not actually misplaced. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I move to human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be impossible. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects. Thousands, perhaps millions of lives will be saved. Utility trumps sentimentality. End log.
Alright, so Dr. Blackburn found the vault. He found all the cryogenically preserved different animals. And he's doing some sort of experiment on those animals. And he seems to have run out of animals and is down to the last 4. And now he's contemplating human trials. Now, I saw the name of that tape. Having seen the name of the tape, I know what he's experimenting on. And Fallout fans who've been with the series for a while know what he's experimenting on. But I will not ruin that right now. Vault 96, read. Alright, let's read. What's it say? My discovery of Vault 96 feels, despite my abhorrence of magical thinking, like predestination. A biological research facility, unoccupied, simply waiting for me to discover it. Everything in its place, its systems ready for my arrival. An examination of the Vault's computer systems and other records leads me to understand that previous residents introduced a virus into the mainframe in an attempt to end some kind of hostilities with it. This may explain the unsealed door and their untimely fates. The mainframe requires some works to bring fully online, but any hostile programming it has been eliminated by the virus introduced. Too late to help them, perhaps, but sufficient to clear the path for me. Alright, so Dr. Blackburn has noted that the inhabitants who previously were here, those 5 scientists, introduced some sort of virus to the AI that was running the show, and that virus eventually killed the AI, but it looks like the AI killed the inhabitants first. So now we have a pretty good idea of what happened to the inhabitants. They fought against the AI and lost. What kind of robot?
Spend more time. Close one.
Kind of funny if you take the test tube rack before you take the test tubes out, that they just stand there.
I can still hear the screams.
Getting goosebumps. Something's near. There ain't nothing good out here. Nothing nowhere. It's all shit. I promise I don't want your money. Just your ears. Move back.
My ears?
God, that's over.
That was dumb. That's why you're dead. Promise I don't want your money. Just your ears. Okay, creep. Like, you have to kill somebody immediately who says that, right? Like, you're gonna cut off my ears? I can't let you live. Short circuit the terminal box or open the reactor. That's gotta short circuit this thing. Last time I did the actual computer. All I was more impressed with that. Toilet paper. A much needed commodity in 2022. Not by me, because I was buying bulk, but everybody else.
Your persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again, leave this place and do not return. There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think you will accomplish here, I promise you that you will not.
Oh? There's nothing here for me but sorrow? Whatever I think I'm gonna accomplish here, I will not? Making promises.
You really fucked up this time!
Whoa. That man's hit his leg. What he should have done is just not shot at me. He would still be alive today. It's amazing how much living people would do if they would just not take pot shots at me. I go there.
Area secure. Attention.
Who taught this fucker how to shoot?
breakthrough. While they're fighting. Some success at last. I remain far from the ultimate goal. The Serum 87A induced a remarkable 257% reduction in the impact of radiation on cellular structure and DNA replication. And I think that says 153, but it could say 453% increase in electrical impedance. The subject, nonetheless, died within hours, but this marks a breakthrough in systematic durability. I must record the results more fully in my logs after I scrub up.
Continued resistance. Unlawful.
You picked the wrong scribe to mess with.
It's Blood Eagles. Oh no, that's Scribe Valjas is doing that fighting. Alright, let me go down there and help.
Repair urgently required.
He explodes good. You don't even have legs. Man literally was out here crawling without legs. That's another tape. Let's hear it. This one's 17, so it happened before 22, so he still had animals.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 17. I am no longer alone in this endeavor. Against all odds, I have made contact with a former colleague, Dr. Farha, whom fate preserved as it did me. Dr. Farha was reluctant when I first described my aims. The testing that will be required, and the failures, give her pause. Even at university, we clashed on the ethical boundaries of research. Regardless, I have convinced her to aid me despite her doubts. I will continue to work here in Vault 96 in secrecy. Dr. Farha, meanwhile, has established a laboratory suitable for mass production. She has acquired a foundling of sorts, a young woman by the name of Nellie Wright. She seems something of a prodigy. I believe it was Miss Wright's enthusiastic support of my ideas that convinced Dr. Farha to acquiesce to my request for aid. Farha has also brought in Jane. I knew him from university and our time at West Tech. This work is his chance at redemption, as much as my own. End log.
Alright, we're now going to be past the animals. So, we found out that Dr. Blackburn has built a team of people now, it would seem, but he works here by himself and the other folks work somewhere else.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 38. The capture of human test subjects is itself less difficult than I imagined. The people of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine, and lone travelers are easy to approach when one...
What can I help you with, Initiate? Agreed. After you, Initiate.
I didn't mean to cut that tape short. What was that one? 38? Hollows. Wrong way.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 38. The capture of human test subjects is itself less difficult than I imagined. The people of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine, and lone travelers are easy to approach when one is a doctor. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work too important, and I cannot complete it without living human subjects to experiment upon. It is I compound failure upon failure. In my quiet hours, I question what I have made of myself in pursuit of this goal. I began this enterprise fully cognizant of what it might take. But even with that foreknowledge, I could not comprehend the weight of it. Have I become no different from that fool Elias, a font of monsters with no humane end in sight? Am I deluded in believing myself capable of success? These moments pass. I push aside those doubts and focus on the work before me. The people Appalachia need this. The world needs this. Let them vilify me when they learn what I have done. I will make a better future for them, even if I do not live to see it myself. And long.
Okay, this dude's legitimately crazy. Whatever he's doing, he doesn't even like the fact that he's doing it, but he's gonna do it. And he seems like he feels like he's a monster for doing it. And he's still gonna do it. And he was talking about arguing with morality earlier against that one person. So this man says, I think it's wrong, I know it's wrong, I'm still gonna do it because the means are not necessary compared to the ends. The ends outweigh the means. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. This man is straight crazy.
Is
Alright,
that
what's
you,
this?
Basher? Who do you think it is, jackass? It's Tally. Hold up. You're not one of mine. You sound familiar, though.
Tally Lang is another person who showed up at the Brotherhood's doorstep and was asking for weapons. And she just said she was just a poor little innocent girl who just needed some good old big old weapons to protect her against those mean, nasty raiders and anything else out there in Appalachia. Her and her friends, a bunch of widowed orphans, needed these weapons in order to stay safe out there. Needless to say, the Brotherhood did not grant her weapon request. I'm gonna lie to her.
Oh, you're the one I talked to back at Fort Atlas.
You know her?
Listen, we're in a bad way here. Cut off from the rest of our people and the damn robots keep coming in waves. We need help.
I thought you were a poor, helpless orphan. Why are you in here with a bunch of blood eagles?
Hardy har har. Let's get serious. And make it quick. I can help you, and you can help me.
What kind of help are we talking here, Tally?
I've been trying to get us out of here since we've been locked in. I just found this vault security key card. Should open all the doors in this place. You help us, and it's yours. Nothing. Same as stopping you from shooting us if we let you in. We don't need more trouble. We just want to get out of here. Help us hold off the bots and we'll leave peacefully. For you, anyway. No promises if someone else tries to stop us. I told you I just found it, dummy. I was about to try it out right when I heard you walk up. I've got injured in here. Okay, maybe I'm no sweet little orphan, but I actually like some of these idiots. I don't want to just leave them for dead. Come on, I can hear more coming. We got a deal? Valdez, you got someone else out there? Should I be jealous?
I don't think we've got much choice. We're going to need that key card to
That sound
bypass
like
the rest of the
r/.
security doors.
Nice.
Now we're talking. Give me a sec to get the door open.
Good thing Shin's not here. I don't think he'd agree to this.
No
He
shooting,
would
boys.
not.
They're on our side. Crap, here they come again.
Hey, Tally. Poor orphan girl. didn't need that. Oh, it got me. Okay, so I can stem myself. What the? Why is my gun just going off? Wow, I blew myself up because my gun just started going off all on its own. That's annoying. It's a very powerful gun, but it also will kill me if I'm not careful, so. Starts me all the way at the start. You know what's really funny? When I did this on my other character, that's the spot I died with him too. And then I had to run all the way back. Hey Valdez, thanks for coming back here with me. Wait, I'm sorry, what was that person's name? Delio, okay. Not what I thought that had said. Just gonna be 100% honest there. Got my energy back, alright. Go ahead and take my scrap back. Boom. Wow, and I immediately died again. Gotta make that run again. It's the little things. And you waste a stim pack just to kill me, huh? That's cool. I'm gonna destroy him for that. Blow him sky high. You don't know what hit him. Hey Valdez, how you doing again? Toilet paper still. Oh, now y'all can fight. Hey, Sally. No. No more. And it blew up in my face before I could grab it. That's funnier. Alright, Tally. I held on my end of the deal.
Damn.
Good thing you showed up when you did.
Of course it was.
Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble.
We won't.
Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Well, a deal's a deal. Key card's yours. As always with you. Alright, I guess I owe you that much. What's up? Yeah, well, turns out you don't know me all that well. I've been running this gang for ages. I like the excitement. Don't act like you've got no blood on your hands. You ain't better than me. Duh, we're looting the joint. One of our people trailed those Hellcat idiots back here. A vault's gotta be full of good stuff. Guns, bombs, food, and... Okay, this one turned out to be some kind of nightmare freak show, but can't blame us for trying. Not my problem. Hey, don't look at me like that. We'd be dead if you hadn't shown up. If they're not, they soon will be. I try to get these guys here to mount a rescue, they'll ask me themselves. Ass. Get it? Ass.
I wonder what happens if I say this. I didn't say this last time.
Yeah, I figured. Them's the breaks. I'm sure they tried to kill you too. You won. It happens. What? Too heartless? You don't lead a gang with feelings, man. I'll be honest. The only ones I actually liked are in here with me anyway. Can't get enough of me, can you? Yeah, banged up, but with the coast clear, we should be able to get out of here. I don't say this a lot.
Dang it, Evan.
Thanks.
I can't believe we just got thanked by a blood eagle.
All yours. You got this far, so I'm guessing the way you came is clear. Thanks again. Maybe we won't even shoot you if we see you again. No promises.
You've got interesting friends, Initiate.
I doubt he'll wait. You never know. Alright, time to search for clues again. Looks like corpse disposal. Just say. I simply must find a more effective solution to deal with the remains of my unsuccessful trials. It is effective enough to simply release those which begin transforming, but the subjects who die in the process remain a problem. Storing them in a disused portion of the cryonics lab suffices in preventing decomposition and its contaminants, odors, from becoming an issue. But even the most materialistic of scientists cannot escape the uncanny feeling generated by the close proximity of a large number of human corpses. Which, yeah, they look like a bunch of dead people's just been dumping in an area because it's full of ice. I can't grab it. Okay. Ah, he's actually gonna wait for me. Cool. Let's go find more clues. Another tape.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. I begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continue to fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately malignant, as if it had a consciousness and rejects my every attempt to bend it toward a benevolent end. I've come to recognize the signs of imminent metastasis and conversion to the so-called supermutant state. I am ill-equipped to deal with the product of such failure, and have taken to disposing of these unfortunates outside the vault itself. I regret that my current methods of disposal may, in the short term, increase the supermutant population in Appalachia, but it cannot be avoided. End log.
You heard it here, folks. This man has been kidnapping people, tricking them because he's a doctor, whatever it takes to get people in here. And then he's been experimenting on them. But the experimenting he's been doing has been turning them into super mutants. He's been creating super mutants this whole time. You know, the big green guys who want to eat people? Yeah, he's the one who's been creating them over here. Not all of them, of course, but he's been creating quite a few of them. That's the reason why Fort Atlas got attacked earlier, was because he created so many that they were just like wandering around and said, let's go attack that area. And that's why so many more people are being attacked, is because this man's out here just making super mutants. Because he's trying to find something about the virus that turns people into super mutants.
These vessels were once filled with specimens, stocked here so that captive scientists could turn them into perversions of nature. Like West Tech, they concerned themselves only with whether they could do these things, not what benefit they might bring. At best, they made weapons. Such a pointless waste. I have turned what they left behind to better ends.
He says he took what they left behind to better ends. Open research wing. Alright, we finally made it to where he's been researching stuff.
Oh my god. The smell.
The smell looks like it's full of ice here too.
I regret the ugliness you find here. The things I had to do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must intend to kill me. I do not blame you for this.
We're supposed to bring him in alive. Don't forget that. No matter what we say. Where did I
Even
put those
Valdez
cans?
is worried. Kaboom. Did y'all win down here? Oh yeah, I guess y'all did. Ooh. Y'all hurting me. Okay. Actually, I think you are dying today. You're coming up against me, then you're dying. Never fight against me. That's it. Never bet against a Cecilia when death is on the line.
Glad that's over with.
Alright, let's search the place for clues. Microscope. What do we got in here? Serum trials. Warning, 137 files have been marked for deletion. Please run garbage collection to free storage capacity. Displaying active files. Alright, so serum number 89C. First improvement on over 87A, which we heard about earlier. But it shows further improvement in radiation and electrical resistance, but the virus fights him like a cornered animal. Every adjustment seems to cause cascading problems in the rest of the effects. He must prove superior to the puzzle it presents him. Okay, 102F. He's rarely gotten to the 6th revision of a particular serum. A line of investigation usually bears fruit or proves a dead end long before, but 102 seems eternally just on the cusp of unlocking its secrets. Revision F marks the point in this case. The subject demonstrated prolonged retention of identity and cognitive function even as the metamorphosis began, and trials with the second subject evinced a remarkable improvement in physical durability before any gross morphological changes occurred. I can now isolate the metastasis trigger, which precipitates the transition into the super mutant state. The end goal will be in reach. Okay. 123D. After the trials of serum 102F, I believe the problem may lie with the delivery method. Direct injection of the serum resulted in the same metamorphosis as ever, with similar time curves. However, introducing the serum into the food, air, and water supplies of the subject chamber produced a prolonged offset in transformation. I hypothesized that introducing the virus directly to the bloodstream creates an immediate immune response that itself is the catalyst for transformation, passing through the respiratory and digestive systems first for reasons not yet clear, inhibits this reaction. For this test necessary. So he's dosing these people with the virus. Okay. After the trials of serum 123D, work to exploit the respiratory and digestive offset to the immune response to the FE generates with increasing success. I believe with a few more adjustments I should be able to eliminate the reaction entirely. In anticipation of this, I will turn my focus to the disease-resistant effects. I fear these modifications may set back my work canceling the transformations, and at this stage it is better to work with an otherwise complete virus than to change one part only to undo another. Okay. Personal logs. Error. Executing purge all. 3 files protected. Okay. Test chamber. Bearing the unexpected occupant in chamber 3, the test chambers left behind by the vault's occupants provided ample holding room for live subjects. Their simulated environments may not be the most welcoming. Perhaps they are at least more comfortable than a bare concrete cell. Although it defeats their purpose, at times I wish the observation windows had shutters. An unfortunate incident. One of the subjects addressed me by name today. I find this unpleasant and distracting. To complete this work, I must be dispassionate. Such things remind me of how I will be viewed in the future, even if the work is successful. I must be more careful in the future to not introduce myself to potential subjects. An alias perhaps pointless now, having already given my name to the Blue Ridge Company on more than one occasion, but I can at least avoid compounding the error. Vivisection. Ooh. I imagine that future generations will paint me as a monster, even as they enjoy the world my work makes possible. A demented madman slicing sadistically into innocent living subjects. Vivisection is useless to me, of course. I am familiar with the workings of the human body, and I require it undamaged to accurately assess my results. My living subjects have never needed to fear me grotesquely rooting inside of them like some perverse Agor. Dissection, on the other hand, has its value in the aftermath of my trials. And there are many tests I must conduct that require needles, probes, and other monitoring and measuring devices, but never vivisection, which, by the way, is just like, instead of an autopsy or a dissection that you do while something is dead, vivisection happens while the subject is still breathing. Alright, holotape time.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 5. The creators of the forced evolutionary virus were idiots savant. They saw weapons, soldiers to win a war that would end almost as soon as it began. They had discovered a means by which we could seize the reins of human evolution, and all they could envision was more efficient death. My colleagues at West Tech were likewise fools. They made the virus a plaything at Huntersville, their ant farm, shaking it to watch them scurry. The FEV was never meant to create abominations. At its core is something wondrous and hopeful. I will free it from what they made of it. Humanity will have the future it should have had, And a better human will build that world, free from fear and law.
Who is this man? A Wesker from Resident Evil? Talk about the FEV virus was never meant to make super mutants, it was meant to make better humans. Yeah, and the Umbrella Corporation wasn't trying to make zombies, but they made a bunch of them. This guy.
Please, help us.
No. I'm still looking for clues. I don't care about y'all. Snallygaster. They left a Snallygaster. Which is what those guys were fighting before. It's dead now. Just like they are. Here's its remains. Alright, let's talk to these prisoners.
You're not with those others, are you? Can you get us out of here?
Nah.
Cassie,
Who are you?
Cassie Alloway. Listen, I ain't trying to be rude. I'll tell you my whole dang life story if you want. Just get me out of here first.
No.
Oh, we're locked in some weird cell, in a frozen vault, being held prisoner by some lunatic in a lab coat who experiments on us. We're peachy. How are you? Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there, before he comes back to grab one of us for his tests.
Don't let me die in here.
Okay, I was gonna go for a walk, but I guess I'll stay here for now. Sorry, seriously, though.
Help us.
Thank you.
Ooh, she's screwed.
Everything hurts.
I do not have
I feel
anything I
sick.
can use to help her out.
Everything
Whoopsies. I put so many things away that I forgot to grab that. So I guess I'll see what happens when you don't do it now. Another clue that I missed? Oh, yeah, tape.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 112. My work's demand for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work or my need for human subjects, and I do not eliminate them. Already they have begun acquiring new subjects at a far greater pace than I could, and a contingent remained to guard the vault itself. I must be careful. A mercenary is only as loyal as their pay, after all. My control of the vault security systems keeps them in check. For now. End log.
Research logs. Warning, data corruption. There was 970, but only 5 remain. Alright, first one. They talk about a mole rat. Electrogenesis. The N2 serum is more stable but less effective than N1. Cool, so electricity. Electric mole rats. This one was they took a brown bear and I guess allow it to regenerate. But by regeneration, it will grow extra limbs. That's scary. This one, fire. Gave him a serum, and then it set itself on fire. Also fire. This one to a wolf. Ah, and it exploded. Shifting so the boat fly can just... Oh my god. The third shift, the subject reappeared embedded in the torso of an opposing creature, causing immediate death? Ugh. It was on a molecular level at that. So they made these creatures and then forced them to fight to see which one would be the strongest version? And then they continued work on the strongest version? Alright, personal logs. This one's from Molly. Not the quotas that bother me. Awful as the system is, we can do 4 credits a week, but I can't stomach what we're doing to earn them. We should protect these animals, preserving them, not abusing them in one forced experiment after another, and then we stick them in test chambers, making them fight to see which mutations are stronger. This is horrible. Nina doesn't seem to care. Nina always was a workaholic. I had to plan our dates, get Camille to block her calls while we were out, but she always made time for me. Now, she's in the lab past midnight, every night, always working on some new strain, making sure we have something ready for the next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. The quotas keep getting worse. They're over 200 a week now. Most of that burden falls on her. It is killing her, it's killing us. Alright. Molly again. We got a dog when I was 10. Vera looked like a wolf. And then Subject 373 looked like her. Same strike on the cheek and everything. Gave her the injection. Nina's new flaming mutation. She caught fire, burned from the inside out. Right there on the operating table. I swear she looked at me right at the end, right before her face melted away. She looked just like Vera. Oh, we read about that with the wolf catching fire. Oh, Molly Cooper says she's dead. I can't believe she's dead. I tried to stop them. I jumped in front of the Assaultron. It threw me down. Just blasted her. In front of all of us. Her body fell over me. Hans tried to grab her, but I saw it. I saw it. Her head was gone. I can't do this. Not anymore. Not without Nina. I don't know what happened, but an Assaultron came and took Nina's head. With a blast. Ugh. Let's unlock all the test chambers while we're at it. Holotape time.
Molly Cooper, biology, log 280. What is this? The specimen record is blank. No vitals, no measurements, no source data, just an ID, X001. The cellular structure is unlike anything I've ever seen. I can't even identify the organelles. I ran it through the DNA sequencer twice, but nothing at all. I talked it over with Nina, and she's gonna try splicing it into some of the cellular structures at random, just to see what happens. It's a long shot, but we have a quota to meet. Fucking Vault Tech.
Okay. Let's hear his log.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 13. Whatever the prior occupants of this vault may have done, I must thank them. Especially Chief Engineer Dr. Memley. A good doctor, while a respectable scientist in his own right, had the classic engineer's idiosyncratic approach to maintenance. His additions to the vault reactor and electrical subsystems provide me with ample points of connection to directly access mains power. Between this and certain defects in reactor shielding, I have invaluable resources for my research. My first attempts in this area are more disappointing, however. Lacking Memling's expertise, my electrical impedance tests failed dramatically. The unintentional discovery of a new method of rapidly cooking a mole rat fails even in that regard. Mole rat exposed to several thousand volts at significant amperage does not make for an appetizing sight. Nonetheless, these results are duly recorded, and I believe my understanding of the system is sufficient to produce more useful results in the future. End log.
I'll get that tape after I talk to these.
Oh, thank God. You've got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess. My name's Cassie. Jess? Yeah, that's me. You know Uncle Art? God, he's gotta be so worried. He might even express an emotion besides world weary. I hope he's all right. Now that sounds like a fun bunch. Uncle Art mentioned them in, broad terms. Can't say I'm not glad to meet you, though.
Everything hurts.
I'm not injured. Got lucky. The doc didn't do any surgery on me. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times. Weird thing is, he kept apologizing. Bad case of sludge lung now. But I'm holding up. Some of the others are in worse shape.
Somebody get us out of here.
Everything hurts. I feel sick. I think we're the last surviving ones. It used to be more. When he takes you out of the cells, you don't always come back. Hasn't been down here in a few days, though. Figured he'd got what he wanted, or someone done him in. Good timing on your part. The crappy rations he gave us last time are nearly gone.
Dying here.
My social calendar's wide open, as it happens. What do you want to know? I can't take it anymore.
Don't let me die in here. Please, help us.
Came in on a Blue Ridge caravan. Doc was there too. Had some people slip away in the night, but guide said it happens. People turn back, that kind of thing. Then one night we shelter from a storm and those Hellcat goons ambush us, capture us all. Spent days in a cart or something, blindfolded, before they dump me here. Well, I'm a captive on. Too soon? What do you... We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor, give him a kick for me, alright? Everything hurts. I feel sick. I hope we'll meet again.
Alright.
Under better circumstances.
Please.
We'll bring in a team of Brotherhood troops to come in and secure the location. For now...
Genetic Research Log, Week 142. Specimen X001 has been a most remarkable success. I confess, I was skeptical when Molly showed me her analysis. There was little to work with, given its unique biology. As an initial bench test, I spliced each of our extant stable mutations into separate samples. They all worked flawlessly, as if we had spent months adapting them. And then the mutations spread. They somehow shifted from one sealed petri dish to the next until all the samples exhibited all of the mutations. Fascinating. I wanted to proceed to live subject testing immediately, but all of our attempts to resuscitate a specimen have been blocked. Hans is looking into it. In the meantime, this transference capability merits further investigation.
Though it seems futile, I ask one final time. Leave this vault and the things you have seen. You cannot change what
Valdez, talk to
The
me.
card doesn't work? Blackburn must have overridden the door codes. Probably guessed the looters might find a key card eventually if they had the run of the place. From here? If I had more tools, time, and some schematics, sure. Under the circumstances, we'll have to get creative. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that feed to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room nearby.
Just left the utility room, actually.
This should be it. Take a look. See if you could find the lines to the Overseer's office.
Smash the controls and hope. Cut the hydraulic line to the door. Identify and close the correct valve. Use raw force to put a crimp in the hydraulic line. Intelligence.
Nice work. You might have a future as a scribe if you want it. Let's head back. The door should be open now.
Man, I came just in time. I think. Glad I showed up when I did. Alright. Door is open.
It appears neither the Vault defenses nor the Blood Eagles were a match for you. Quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile for me to struggle, and I surrender willingly. Contrary to what you may think, I did not lie to you when we spoke at Fort Atlas. I did say it would be difficult for a layperson to understand. What you call insanity is merely the regrettable necessity of my work. That it condemns me in your eyes, or consigns me to whatever hell may exist, is a price I pay willingly. I have ensured the future of humanity, not just in Appalachia, but the world. No cost is too high for this. Were it possible to achieve it without the suffering of innocence, I would have done so.
After seeing what you've done here, I hope hell does exist.
Despise me if you will. I took no pleasure in what had to be done. FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesqueries. It was to be the next step in human evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West Tech were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good. And now it will fulfill that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand Shin's point of view.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer, for myself, if not for others, to release those failures before their metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish, and I knew the Brotherhood was out there to deal with the errors.
Your errors tunneled into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone!
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development over the typical example. Still, I bear the Brotherhood no ill will. My apologies for that. I am sure your Brotherhood will happily interrogate me until I have no tale left to tell. I will be entirely forthcoming, though I expect you will want to conduct your inquisition within confines more amenable to the Brotherhood. As for the contents of this vault, the Brotherhood is free to collect anything they like. My work here is finished.
I don't like the sound of that.
Do you believe I did this all blindly? Groping madly in the bodies of the innocent for some unknown and hallucinatory secret? With each iteration, each test conducted, I identified flaws in the virus and calculated their removal. I have no doubt in my work.
It sounds like you haven't actually tested your perfect virus.
There are steps being taken as we speak. Any miscalculations that might exist are minor and will be addressed shortly. I have no doubt that you do. As you wish. And yet you will not, will you? The Brotherhood is an iron fist when enforcing its mission. But you did not come all this way simply to put a bullet in my skull. Besides, my death can no longer stop my work. Yes, I assumed as much when you entered. Very well. Consider me arrested, if you must. I am ready to face any judgment the Brotherhood wishes to mete out. My work here is complete regardless, and it is too late for you to stop it. Simply that I have achieved my goal. The FEV is perfected, and it is too late for you to change that. My sacrifices, the terrible things I have done to accomplish this, it has been paid in full, and now salvation awaits humanity.
What? You can't do anything with it now. We've caught you. You're finished.
Have I given you any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action?
Okay, that's not good.
He said, have I given you any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action? My man just pulled a Watchmen move. What? You thought I was going to tell you my master plan in time for you to stop me? Please, I executed it 37 minutes ago. Like, dang.
I have completed it. I turned a flawed miscreation into something that will heal an ill and wounded humanity. But if by that you mean, what have I done with the result? It is no longer here. I have associates. They are even now finalizing the mechanisms of its distribution. You are too late.
Paladin Romani needs to hear about this immediately.
Let me go. Had I committed any offense of which you could possibly have been aware? Do you think I take any pleasure or pride in that fact? Think what you will, but I am not inhuman. Had I been capable of accomplishing my goal without them, I would have done so. I am neither a sadist nor a homicidal maniac. I do not expect forgiveness. But I am certain what I have done will bear sufficient consequence without fabricating new sins to hang upon me. Ah, yes.
The interrogation from my interrogation continues. Go on.
Yes, I consider me a... My work here is... I am at your disposal, then.
You can head out. I'll radio for a team to secure the site and get the prisoners to safety. Then bring Blackburn back to the fort. I'm sure the others are going to have a lot of questions for him. Good work, Initiate. I'm glad you were here. You should be getting back to Fort Atlas, Initiate.
Alright, I have to take a brief...
Good work in here, Initiate.
I've said enough at present. I'm sure your officers will have plenty to ask of me when I am in custody at your headquarters.
I'm gonna take this and we'll listen to those later. It seems we have a date with Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Since we have this date with Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I'm gonna grab this stuff.
The recovery team should be on their way.
I'll grab it all. We'll listen to it later. But first, we have to help out Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So, I wonder if I can just immediately join. Let me find out. Never tried before. Well, what do you know? You can join while over encumbered. Who knew? I was always curious. You just joined while over encumbered. And I am heavily over encumbered. How far along were they in this? Right at the end.
Here for work?
Lucky, I came literally right at the right time, huh?
So you, still looking for those steel nuggets?
Thanks for your help again. Right. Hey, nice save.
Thanks again. I'll put this steel to good use.
Damned if I get driven from my own home.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
A little over encumbered, but oh wow, it just jumped at me, huh? Okay, Pittsburgh briefly. Let's see what we got out of it. 8 stamps, legendary modules, 6 impacts, Y type revolver, you can say slave couple. Cool. I got there just in time. Especially since we about to do it again. Oh, look at that, it started me out here. Even better. Ooh, look at that. I'm close. A lot better off than I thought I would be. Oh, that means I have some spoiled stuff. Cool. I swore that meant that I had some spoiled foods. Yep, 25 spoiled meat. I knew it. It looks like they're getting geared up to do another, definitely gearing up to get ready to do another run. Now, and then I'm gonna go to Nuka World on tour where I have the ability to do so. back to the pit. So I need to hurry up so I can show you guys what the pit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Show you guys what pit life is like. Pit life. What? Somebody was looking for that online. Hold up. Let me save that real quick. Pretty sure somebody's looking for it. Give me one moment, folks. I gotta look something up. Part of a number of Fallout communities is the problem.
Okay, you got this, Pat. Smile on, keep your energy up.
I don't remember, but maybe I'll just I think it was in this one. Alright, anyway. I'll get rid of this other stuff. Get rid of this heavy stuff. We only got 32 left. Yeah. 22 left.
Well, hello there. Are you having fun?
And I'll sell the last two.
Seen plenty of bad traveling these lands.
Okay. Yep, sure enough, he started another. I'll drop all this stuff off that I no longer need. Let me show you guys the pit. Finish off the last bit here of this. I gotta. here we go. Back into the pit we go. So we're going all the way to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Otherwise known as the pit. And the location of Fallout 3, I believe. This is some DLC level stuff right here. Y'all seeing the Real, which is a company that don't pay me, even though I just gave them free advertising.
No fight or flight here. Only fight and die.
They said no fight or fight, just fly or die. Okay. Oh wait, hold up. I'm doing something more real. Better prepared. Time for the chainsaw.
Dark.
All day. Call me the chainsaw. Not really, but not a chainsaw. Fermented alcoholic protecting the box. More bad. This place is on fire. This place is on fire. That was really bad. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't carry that. I tried, but I can do better though. I can do better. I will do better. Wait for this to happen. Do it. You know what? I'm gonna do these two.
Stand still. This won't hurt a bit.
I think it will hurt quite a bit. I think that hurt quite a bit.
supplies will help replace what was stolen. That's a relief. Head back to the pen and we can talk about Hidden Foundry next. Let him through. They're with me.
Thanks for securing the depot. We'll handle things from here.
I don't know why I'm smelling like brownies or cookies or something sweet and hopefully chocolatey, but I will sing it again. I just, you know, I gotta get ready. Can't be blowing away people's eardrums twice, you know. Gotta let them recover from that first failed attempt.
Best defense is a good offense.
I think my health recovers over time. Sure, let's open the pack. You were desperate to have me open it, so we'll open it. I didn't want to open it yet.
You found me some ingots yet, new face?
There's fanatics out there just waiting to have their death wishes.
He got kicked. Positive. Need that one. On a team now that's doing stuff, so. You know, I'll take care of that for now.
Back to work, Wick. No more loafing around.
I think I was healing. No. Alright. We're looking for steel ingots now. And a giant roach.
We have some people on the inside telling us the fanatics are planning something big.
I guess into this place, so I guess
plans,
on the rest of
that
them
will be a big help in
inside.
coming battles.
That's not gonna be inspired, and I gotta set more people on fire.
Take a look for safes, crack them open, and snatch those plans for me.
That was quick.
We're prepping our last assault against these resistance. Overwhelming force. Be ready. It'll all go down soon.
Oh, I found it first. I'm better than that. At least. Now you gotta find 2 more skilling. Lace you up with my chainsaw. I'm the chainsaw gal. I cut you with my chainsaw. And no, I don't feel bad about it. If anything, I'm excited. I make you explode. Not sure why we stared at each other like that, but we did. Oh, we already found all the ingots we need. At least every time we did. You look good minding your own business. I decided you no longer needed to mind your own business. They do. Like, they don't feel good about themselves unless I personally show up, cut them up, call it a day. They sound too serious. I need to check that. Make you feel good about yourself? Like a man when you push me or push her around, do you feel better now? If I fall to the ground? I'll tell you, my friend, it'd be the end. It's down in the dirt. I said it for the hurt. Anybody actually know what I'm referencing? Or am I just referencing something nobody even knows? That's always a possibility. I mean, a more likely possibility. Not trying to break down. Come and hit me like you know me, droid. You don't know me. Get out with that knock. I almost killed that dude. I was like, I'm gonna kill him. He running at me like he know me. I was like, oh, he's moving too fast.
The fanatics have no idea how to really work the foundry. Instead of steel, they're pumping out chemical weapons from a makeshift lab in the hopper room. We need to melt down what they've already got and make sure they can't produce any more. Even if they do manage to keep the foundry today, halting production would strike a huge blow. Get in there and find a way to wreck that equipment. I'll radio with more instructions.
contaminant.
No fighter right here. Only
It's a good mood on your part. I appreciate you. Dang, I leveled up from that. This is how we do it. Boom. Now we gotta continue killing people. Come here, I need your body. Good guy. Thank you. Oh wow, he's teabagging on me. Need one more. Oh, that's everybody.
The Foundry fanatics won't mess with us again anytime soon. You're a hero, pal. You brought us the time we need to regroup and learn from death. Head on back to the pen for a debrief, but don't let your guard down. Never let your guard down.
Let your guard down. Okay, we won't let our guard down.
Hey, come straight back. We've got a Trog spotting. Gonna need every gun we can get.
Sounds like you let your guard down. I'm no expert. That's what that sounds like. Just started cut them up. Is that the band's name? What band? I know nothing. Oh, the Trogs are here. The Trogs are here. The Trogs are here. Wow, okay, okay. You just lighting me up like y'all know me. I think I owe you guys money or something. That's all that. They just lit me up like I owe them money. Gotta go. Gotta protect the people. Okay, up there. Save. Now though. I'm surprised when I found people inside a building to attack. That's a weird noise though. Oh, I'm dying. Oh wow, he slapped me good. He slapped me real good. He said, "You thought." He taught me a valuable lesson. Okay, okay, you get hard. Okay, gosh! Did you poison me too? I like
appreciate your help. You got business back in Appalachia, yeah? Right.
Nope. Dead alive. Put those in my stage box.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It helped you out because you clearly couldn't do it. Up, he's saying time to go. Don't leave me to die. Don't leave me here. Don't do it. Up. We on the road. Hey, look at that, it's already over.
Come back! Get the wheel again soon!
I do not want to. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I collect the bears. See me. Don't actually see me. I can't afford it. Another whacker smacker. Sell that for sure. I'm already at the max amount. Yeah. Okay.
Seen plenty of bad travel in these lands.
I'll go put the teddy bears back. I gotta get rid of them yet. Then I won't. I guess I gotta put that stuff in there too. Oh, that's right. I have the rotten meat still with me. Trying to figure out, like, why am I heavy? Yeah, I got a bunch of rotten meat. Let's get that. I can build a stim pack? Oh, let's see this. Build a... Is it stim pack? I will never. Let it build a super stim pack? Dude, I just don't have the items. Cool. Whoops, my little chat got small, so if you've been saying stuff to me, I've missed it. The last thing I see in the chat was Secondhand Serenade. Is that the name of the band? It might be. I'm actually very bad at band names. I'm probably like the worst person ever. I think long ago there was a girl who was dating me, but because I didn't know band names, she broke up with me. She got married like year, not last year. Very recently. I only know because I saw wedding pics. I was like, oh, look at that. She got married. Alright, so we never heard some of these. So, let's finish out. Let's get the tapes first. Some we missed. Hear the very first tape. Oh wait. Did we hear 13? I know we didn't hear 1, so... Well, actually, before I do that, I need to go to the purveyor. I gotta go spend some scripts so I can get rid of some scripts. Then we're gonna finish out this mission, y'all, and it's a doozy. And I'm gonna need input actually potentially for this last part. I might need some input, so prepare yourselves for probably a moral dilemma of some sort. Somebody else ran out of their script capabilities. And then and now I'm out too. Unless there's a like level 1 in here, that's like 3. Yeah, I don't see nothing there. Looks like Evan Evans doing the same thing I was doing. Problem is that, well, I ran out of script, and it looks like he ran out of script too. I mean, I could have took all that stuff and sold it. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna come back. Take everything. Sell it. Make my move now. I didn't think of that while I was still there. I'm out here wasting caps. Oh wait, no, not wasting caps. Inside the rusty pick I go. To the inside, to the wow, to the wow. And these are some heavy things. Everything in here is just stupid heavy, huh? That's good. Let's see how ooh, makes me real heavy. Okay. I'm so heavy. Oh, it's a long walk either way, huh? Oh, long walk ahead of me, it's fine. On the road again.
I most urgently require someone's help.
Wow, what's up?
Executing hold-up procedure. Drop everything you got, friend. Nice and easy. This is a stick-up.
I'm being robbed by a robot?
Mandate. Just empty your pockets and no one gets hurt today. Discontented restatement. I'm not gonna tell you again, partner. Put it on the ground, now.
Anyway. On the road again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That robot literally tried to stick me up, huh? That's funny. He said, "This is a you know what? If we're gonna be on the road, we need some road tunes." Yep. Wow. Why would you do that? I guess there's more of you who are still mad. You know, I don't have the space for it, but why not? I gotta figure out 10 pounds to get rid of somewhere, but realize something. Boom, boom, here's the boogeyman. Boom, 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 boom. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't say the wing, 'cause that is true. And we didn't end up playing it, the work is back into. I'm walking the floor over you. Yesterday. I did how that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I've got to get rid of 10 pounds. Let's see what we can get rid of up in here. In the floor over you. Really just have to get rid of 5 pounds. Oh no. I get low. Oh, I get high. When I get low. Oh, I get high. Time to go make some caps so I can finish out this mission. I really just can't get to the location because I'm over encumbered. Oh, I get high. Is it vintage? Yeah, it's vintage. Cool. Bum 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 bum. When I get it. Oh, I get high. I did not know they was in the pit again. Okay. Oh, I freaked out thinking I was. When the heck did they get back in the pit? And why? I need to do as many pit runs as possible on this particular character because I'm trying to grind out one particular weapon. And it's so dumb. Grinding out this one weapon, it's all like everything else, it's all like 5 stamps, 10 stamps, maybe 35 stamps at the most, right? Then for the weapon, only thing too, only thing that's this high, 1,000 stamps. Oh wow, this is really high. I fell into a burning ring of fire, and I down, 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 but the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire.
How about that? It's still
the ring of fire.
Guards, let him through.
Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Yeah. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. I fell into a burning ring of fire and went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Got a job for me, or just want to talk?
Of love is sweet.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
When I hurts me. You just like a child. This night is wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire and went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The ring of fire. Meow. Some news get around about a guy named Booker T. Chopping up all the women's meat. He's hacking and whacking and slacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, coming at me. Oh, wind stop. Gotta watch your wives, cause Pete don't know whose meat he chops. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hack, whack, chomping at meat.
Never forgive those bastards. You fought off all those fanatics? Damn. We might win this war yet.
The ball. They're miles around. Women, women, old men and all. He loves that meat. Just hacks, whacks, chopping at me. No peak yet. Stomping at me. That's fate. Came to pay his bill. They found him chopping on his cellmate. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. Hacking and whacking and smacking. Just hacks, whacks, chomping at me.
Getting a bad feeling all of a sudden.
We have some people on the inside telling us the fanatics are planning something big. If we can hear their detailed plans, that will be a big help in the coming battle.
Ooh, I'm quick. I grabbed it before it changed. Ooh, that was lucky.
Take a look for safes. Crack them open and snatch those plants for me.
Oh, my armor's breaking. And also, I'm missing it on this set. I think I'm missing an armor. was. The clock.
Alright, scum. Stay alert. Prep's almost done on the chem weapons, but don't
This sounds
slack off.
about to break.
Till next door.
Time to fix. Let's rock with land on them. Anything goes. Alright, that means everything seems to be fixed up. Anything goes. Bump, bump. Anything goes. Anything goes. Anything goes. Oh boy. Undeath never cheers me up on a rash stormy day. feel like since it's so late, I will take the time to finish the last part of this chapter on the next broadcast.
Fanatics have been brewing up something nasty in the Foundry. Our scouts say they've shipped in poisonous chems to use in their weapons. That poison has our names written all over it. I need you to blast it to smithereens.
Being honest, I just wasn't expecting to be able to do the pit so many times. Truly a lucky occurrence. I can do another one if I really want. And I probably will. Broke my pants immediately, huh? I feel like for me to stop what I'm doing and dance, I require a partner.
Foundry fanatics won't mess with us again anytime soon. You're a hero, pal. You brought us the time we need to regroup and live another day. Head on back to the pen for a debrief, but don't let your guard down. Never let your guard down. Hey, come straight back. Got a frog spot. Every gun we get.
I'm guessing you let your guard down? Too soon?
Running away, huh?
You did not follow me here this video. Dang it. They got me. Atom bomb, atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be, a million times hotter than TNT. Ba-ya-da-dum, ba-ya-da-dum, ba-ya-da, ba-ya-da, atom bomb, baby. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be, a million times hotter than TNT. Ah, this dumb person ran all up in here. Atom bomb, baby. No, no, you already ran in here. Now we gotta go. Can't just stop after running in here. Spawn the people. We gotta get going.
Good work.
We're already on the way back out of here, and we're gone again. I'd love to be given an auto access. That would be very nice. That's what I need. set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Well, actually, not a soul dance, but it's too late for me. But one desire that no other will be. Lost all ambition, a worldly flame. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission, you feel the same. I have been dreaming of believing. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to see a big flame in your heart. Only one desire. That desire is you. I've lost all ambition, worldly aflame. I just wanna be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I begin to go on dreaming of believing. I just want to set the world a flame in your heart. Boom, boom. It's an 8. Ace of all wonder. Got 2 left hand. 2 left hand. Gotta give him a right amount of toes. Somebody's exploding something. There it goes again. Alright, folks, it's relatively late. Your boy's kind of tired. He gonna head out. And we're gonna finish this come Wednesday. And then, who knows? Remember what we saw here today. I look forward to Wednesday. Bye for now, everybody.